Guests of the Smoking Balam Guest House, located on North Front Street, probably love to sit on this back veranda and stare at the picturesque Haulover Creek, watching the fishermen head out to sea. They can go back home and tell great stories about their stay on the banks of the river. That's what guest house owner Anna Laura hopes. But what she's afraid of is that they'll talk about the fact that raw sewage is being pumped into the river just next to the guest house. To put it mildly, the entire area stinks. That's bad business, and really bad for business.
When we have walk-ins, we can't take them when the river is like this because our hotel is basic budget, budget packers. And we have rooms for that kind of accommodation. So when these people come, we have to move them maybe from the room that was assigned to them, maybe to a different room because we can't give them the rooms they have asked for, So that's
So because of the smell?
Because of the smell. And I don't want them to get the impression this is how Belize is, it doesn't look on the river, it looks on me. This reflects my guest house. It says this is what I have in my guest house, how it smells. So I have to make sure that they get that in their rooms.
According to Laura, this pipe pumps all the time, and it's been happening for years. It's not only this liquid waste you see gushing out, but also excrement, straight from your toilet to the river, where it is most certainly a serious hazard.
We have children fishing, children washing their hands in the river, children swimming in the river, children have their little boats going into the river. Then also you have teachers coming here with their children to clean up the environment when this pump is dumping. I have seen solid waste, and even the guys that are here behind here working, they have seen it. And you could hear the comment on it, man, a big one just dropped out.
She's not lying. Just standing there this morning, we got a nasty little unwelcome surprise. Laura says she's tried every avenue to deal with the problem.
This year, I have spoken to the health department, Mr. Alpuche. I have sent videos to them, videos to the Ministry of Health, videos to the environmental place, and to Mr. Alpuche, and even to Belize Water Sewage Board to show them what is happening back there.
And no response?
Well, BWS assures me that they're on top of it. They're in meetings trying to find a solution to this long-term problem. But while they're finding solution, it's affecting me, it's affecting my family, it's affecting my business, it's affecting my health.
My first concern is that we do have people living along Haulover Creek. I grew up in Buttonwood Bay, and to go swim in fresh water, we would go cross the highway and go and swim in that river. And I think you still have children swimming in that river. So people picking up E. coli and fecal coliform directly would be my first concern. Further than that, though, I would be concerned that it starts to get into our food chain, and people eating fish, and that could be a bigger concern for Belize, especially for those who like seafood.
According to Roberto Putt from Healthy Reefs, they've been told that fixing this problem would require an investment from BWS of close to $200 million. So for now, it just is what it is, as unpleasant, unsanitary, and hazardous as it is.
Fix it. Fix this problem so that we stop having it here dumping. This is not supposed to be dumping here. This affects the sea life, the river life. I don't know what kind of disease this is bringing to us.
Belize City is still an era of commerce, and if you want to encourage development, encourage sustainable development, it could have huge impacts in terms of the cost of our health, maintaining our health. If we constantly have people getting sick and you're not showing where that is being introduced into your system, then you will bear the cost one way or the other.
The implications might be further reaching than just disease and other health concerns. This waste you see pumping into Haulover Creek is very likely also affecting the reef.
What we've recorded at Healthy Reefs is a heavy growth of algae on our reef, and we've been trying to find the source. It's been difficult because the data isn't readily available. A few people have collected data, maybe even out here, related to development projects, and so we've picked up bits and pieces of data that shows high E. coli and fecal coliform, which is an indication that raw sewage is getting into our sea and into our waterways.
Reliable information is that there are other sites where waste is pumped into our waterways. one by the BTL Park and another by the hangar in Kings Park. We went looking, and sure enough, we found this pipe pumping merrily directly into the Caribbean. From the bleaching of the rocks in front of the pipe, it's probably safe to assume that's not water coming out of it. Mike Rodon for News 5.